Good morning. I've just come on here to just say two things. I don't think I'll expand very much on them. We'll see how this goes. But number one, beauty is currency. Beauty is currency, ladies. The more beautiful you are, or the more effort you put into your appearance and the way you look so that you look aesthetically pleasing and mwah, the easier and sweeter life will be. It is sweet you in your body. It will sweet you, to sweet you well. You get opportunities when people think you're beautiful. When people think you're aesthetically pleasing to look at, you get more opportunities. People treat you better. People treat you different. Pretty privilege is a thing. Beauty is currency. Put in effort into the way you look. Yes. Yes, I said it. Number two, dating is a skill. A lot of us, especially people who grew up in religious circles, in the church, in the mosque, I don't know. If you grew up in the church, you were never taught how to date. If you grew up in a very Christian, conservative household, you were never taught how to date. You were never taught that dating is actually a skill. The more you do it, the more you get better at it, and you get better at vetting men and finding a person who's actually aligned with you. You were just taught, oh, focus on school, go to school, go to school. Now you're there at your big age, and I'm not trying to shame anyone here. I'm just saying, you're there at your big age, and you have never dated. You've never been in an actual relationship with anybody because you're not taught how to do it. You need to forget about kissing, dating goodbye. In the year of our Lord 2026, we are not kissing, dating goodbye. Forget about what the church taught you about kissing, dating goodbye. No. Go and date. The more you date, the better you get at it. It's actually a skill. It's a skill set that many girls need to be taught to have. Yes, I was saying it's a skill set that many girls need to be taught to have. And many girls are not. You really think what the church, what your pastor tells you about, oh, wait on the Lord, God will send you your man, is actually going to work? Really? Just because it worked for that friend and that other friend and that other friend, they were just there and a man appeared, doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Those are smaller. The possibility of that sheer luck happening to everybody is not high. So you have to you have to be intentional. If you want to be with someone, if you want to have a person in your life, you have to be intentional about putting in the work to learn the skill set of dating. You literally, God is not going to drop a man on your lap. No, he will not. He will not. You have to put in the effort to actually go out there and date as many men as you possibly can. Yes, I said it. Grace, did you date as many? Yes, I did. Once I figured out that, this is actually a skill, I was dating. I can't even count how many men I dated, honestly. Yes, you have to go there and date many men. You have to meet and talk to and date many men. The more you practice it, the better you become at it, the more, and there's so much dating I could talk about. There's so much. I'm not just going to spill all the tea here, but there's so much. Come and ask me personally. I'll give you the tips. But the more you date, the better you become at it, and the higher your chances of actually meeting your person, a person who's aligned with you, your values, and all that kind of stuff. But you have to be intentional about it and about learning it. Yeah. So remember those two things. Beauty is currency. Grab a hold of that. Don't let anyone discourage you and say, oh, she only gets whatever. Yeah. So I'm going to do another connection to this, a longer video form, and I'll post it on my YouTube. But I just want to also go back on the beauty thing. That some of you are talking about, oh, beauty is vain, is deceitful, but the woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Okay, girl. Okay. And keep working on your heart alone. See where that will take you. Good luck with that. Indeed, good luck with that. Okay? And I'm not saying that you should not work on your heart. No. I did not say that. But do not just work on your heart and do not work on your outward appearance. But if you want, just work on your heart, mama. It's a free world now. Beauty is vain, is deceitful, but the woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. All right. Okay. The more you practice it, the better you become at it. The less you are afraid to date and talk to men and just put yourself out there. You literally have to put yourself out there. Yes, just put yourself out there. The more you do it, the less fear you have. Like once you get the hang of it, like when I got the hang of dating, now I'm engaged. I'm practically a married woman at this point. But I'm talking about when I was in my dating days. Once I got the hang of dating, I was in the street. I was very busy in the street. I was talking to these niggas. I was talking to these men, or not all niggas, but like I was talking to these men. Yeah, and the more confident you become in yourself, dating is very beautiful. Let me tell you, it's a very crucial, important skill that people need, women especially. Men seem to have it naturally, I don't know, but like women need to have. Everyone needs to have this skill. It teaches you a lot about yourself. And I don't think all men have this skill. Actually, let me take that back. Let me just say, dating is a skill that everyone needs to have. You learn a lot about yourself when you're dating. When you're putting yourself out there, you learn a lot about yourself, about what you like, about what you don't like. And it just really refines you and chisels you nicely. It boosts your confidence. My God, today, it boosts your confidence. You'll be meeting all these beautiful, beautiful men telling you all these sweet things. Get your confidence, don't be boosted. And then you become better at it until you finally meet your person. You have to put in the effort. You have to go out there and date. Just go and do it. Stop. I'm tired. When is God bringing me? He won't bring. Keep doing it, girl. It's work. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep dating. Date all sorts of men. Date all sorts of men. All of them. Date all of them. All of them. Yes, date all the men. All of them. Even the ones who you are like, I don't think this one is really aligned with me. You're just dating. It doesn't mean that this is actually going to be your husband, this is actually going to be your person. No, it doesn't mean that. You're just dating. Date all of them. If you're a very good conservative girl and you don't like men with dreadlocks and you don't like men with tattoos and whatnot, and you find a man with a tattoo who's interested in you and who wants to talk to you, get to know you, get to know him, girl. Just go on, talk to him, get to know him, date him. It's not like, oh, now he's the one. No one has said that. Just date all the men. And then also, if you're that type of girl who doesn't like men with suits, you don't like men smart banda kind of men, you don't like lawyers, you don't like men who are just like all put together, clean shaven, you don't like those kinds of men, you prefer the rough men, and then the man who's coming in front of you is a clean shaven suit, smart banda kind of guy. Date him. Again, it's not that you're going to marry him. No one said that you're going to marry him. You're just getting to know him. I emphasize on dating all sorts of men, even the ones who you do not have this intense attraction and chemistry for, because, like I said, dating teaches you a lot about what it is that you actually find important. You'll find that because you haven't dated ever, or you've dated very few people, you have these, I don't know if you can call them standards or things on your checklist. Oh, yeah, I want a man who is smart. You discover that the same man who you didn't want, who is a smart banda, who, when you actually get to know him, you discover that, you discover that maybe this is the type of man I want. Not in terms of his smart bandership. Of course, the smart bandership, you might still not like it, or you might find that it's not such a big deal compared to the other values that he brings to the table and to you and him's potential relationship. You discover that you actually like this person and who they are inside, like their individuality, their authenticity, whatever it is. You discover that his values are aligned with you, and the smart bandership, even though you might still not prefer it, it just falls off the wayside and it's not such a big deal anymore. You see, you learn about yourself when you put yourself out there and actually get to know these men. Don't be scared now. Don't. Go out into the world and date all the men until you find your person. Don't get tired. Okay, yes, you can all of them. The ones who you have prejudices about, date them. Of course, you should have some liking for them and whatnot. But even the ones who you don't really have like intense chemistry and you are feeling butterflies and you're just feeling like, date them as well. Yes, date all the men. Because when you start to look good, you will attract all sorts. They'll all come. Your type, what you think is your type, the ones who are not your type, the ones who are, they'll all come. So date all the motherfucking men. Yes. Thank me later. I'm going to put a disclaimer because some people misunderstand when you say date. Dating is simply gathering information. Let me just tell you, dating someone, people use these terms wrongly. Okay, let me not say wrongly, but I feel people use dating interchangeably with being in a committed relationship. And I want to tell you that I differentiate these terms. When I'm saying dating, I'm not saying you're in a committed, exclusive relationship. No. I mean, gathering information. That's what dating is about. It's about gathering information. So it doesn't mean that every person who is dating is sleeping with all the men they're dating. No, it does not mean that. That is something that I cannot tell you to do or not to do. That is your prerogative. That is your own business. I would not encourage it, but at the end of the day, you are a grown woman and you do as you please. But when people are dating, it's not all the people who are dating many men that they are sleeping with all the men, kissing the men, or even doing anything with the men. They are gathering information. That is what dating is about. You're gathering information. You go on dates, you talk to this person, you talk about your childhoods, your lives, you express yourself, you open yourself up to this person. Not fully, but like you open a bit of yourself, but you also get to know this person. You're learning about who they are. You're gathering information to figure out if this person is aligned with you. That's what dating is. Please do not misunderstand and misquote me. I don't hear, hey, Grace is saying date all the men. It means she's saying sleep with them. No, I did not say that. I did not say that. Dating, the way I understand it, is gathering information. That's what, strictly speaking, it is. Okay, that's how I define dating. It's not being in an exclusive relationship. Dating is gathering information to figure out if this person you want to be in an exclusive relationship with them. Simple and straightforward, please. I don't want to be misquoted because mukonda kunichita misquote maningi. Mukonda kunichita misquote, and I don't like that. So I have made it clear of what I mean when I say dating. Okay, yeah. So some people would talk about like, oh, so if you're not giving the men sex, why would a man want to be with you? Girl, then I'm going to go deep into things which you can't just be getting for free. Yeah, so I'll just end there because, like I said, you want to learn more? Holla at your girl. Join my school community so we can start talking there properly. Because I can't just be talking, giving. I've already said too much. I've already given enough tips. If you've been listening,